Hey guys, this is Real Dead, and I'm Josh.
And I'm Mike.
Yes, and this is our horror news update for the month. We are a little late, middle of the month, but we have some, beginning of the month stories all the way up to now. So we do have a little bit of a mixture there. So we're gonna go ahead and start right off with some news that came out, right, Mike?
Yeah, the first thing we got here, we're going to try to throw it on the video here, is Five Nights at Freddy's 2 officially confirmed for 2025 release.
Yep.
Josh, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I thought they might try for this year, like late, but yeah, I mean 2025. They can take more time with it. It's a really big movie for Blumhouse, and I think it's going to be a big franchise for this type of movie. It's a PG-13 horror. Personally, I didn't care for it, but I will check out the sequel to see what they do with it because I do like Matthew Lillard, and yeah, definitely, I'll definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, I thought the acting was okay in the first one. I just didn't really care for the whole kind of storyline, which I didn't grow up with a video game and other things like that either. So it was a little different for me. But yeah, I mean, it's a big news because it's a big franchise.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people, when we went to the horror cons, a lot of people were dressing up like Five Nights at Freddy characters.
Yep.
So.
And they wanted masks and other stuff signed by Matthew Lillard of Five Nights at Freddy's. When I was in line when me and you wanted Scream stuff autographed.
Yep. So all right, we're going into number 2. All right, number 2, Josh, and this came up on me kind of quick, man. One of the OGs, one of the favorites of all time, sci-fi / horror. Some people may not think it's horror. I kind of do.
Oh no, it's definitely it's almost like a slasher in a way. I mean, it's like a killing, like one by one, taking them out. So I consider almost a slasher in a way.
Yeah, I do too. And that is the original Alien returns to movie theaters for Alien Day, which I think is the 26th of April.
Yes.
It's going to be the 45-year anniversary.
Wow.
Of Alien. Can you believe that?
I wasn't even born yet. I was -5, Mike, when this came out. So
yeah, I was 8. So yeah, big movie from back in the day. Still holds up over time, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you also got the Romulus movie coming out down the road. That should be a good one.
Yeah, so I think this is a really cool thing that they do is when they bring movies out for like anniversaries and you can see them in the big screen. This might be one to check out on the big screen, Mike. Seriously.
Yep. So that's our second story. Let's go into our third story. All right, Josh, number 3. Yeah. This is a big one, and I'm a big fan of this franchise. I know a lot of people may not like it. They think it's too grotesque. It's not the highest budget. They are spending a little bit more money, but now Terrifier 3 filming has just wrapped up, and that was as of April the 15th. So we're right here a day late on it.
Right.
But Terrifier 3, Damien Leone is saying that he has shot the scenes of the bloody, or maybe not the bloodiest, the grossest scene he's ever shot. In fact, Art the Clown himself, David Thornton, got sick during it, I heard. So
wow.
Those that are into the gore and the extreme blood and grotesque type stuff, this one's going to have what you want in here.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
Josh didn't have anything to say about that.
I don't really have anything to say about it. I'm not into Terrifier, but I mean, maybe I'll watch them eventually. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So
also, it's a Christmas slasher, Josh. I mean, there's not a lot of slashers at Christmas. So,
and I think some people that we, our friend Gregory, he doesn't like Christmas, or he doesn't like holiday themed horror movies. So I mean, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Right. But hey, big news right there. Let's go for number 4 on this news update of horror movies in April of 2024. Just news in general for April. And we're going to just add it straight here. Smile 2 plot details. Horror sequel will follow a pop star afflicted by the smile curse. Hey, that's pretty big news.
So when I first saw the trailer for this, I thought, like it looks kind of like just dumb to me. A smile, like that's stupid. Because I was thinking of this other one I think called Truth or Dare that also had like a weird smile. thing.
Yeah.
But once, me and my wife were just chilling in our room one day on a cruise, and we were like, man, let's just check out their movies. And they had Smile available. It was like $5, so we paid for it, watched it in a room, and we both were blown away. But we were really surprised about how good this movie was, and it was really fun too. So I say I'm excited about Smile 2. I'm also excited that it's coming out October 18th, right, of this year on Halloween.
Yeah. It's
That's
right
great.
there in the middle, right there,
I
October
love
18th.
a good rated R horror movie around Halloween, Mike. It's really good to me.
Yeah, I think that'll tear the theaters up. People will be wanting to go see something that comes out a week and a half before Halloween, so it should do really well at the theater.
Yeah,
And
and
plus,
what do you think of
Smile One was good. I thought overall.
what did you
I thought
think
it
of
was
the
a really good
plot
movie.
synopsis of this one?
Huh?
What did you think of the plot synopsis of number 2?
It's different. I mean, it's I'm so sure it's going to follow the pop culture, and this person that's just kind of a musical star is all of a sudden going to be trying to figure this out. Who knows who that's going to be, but
yeah,
I'm wondering if they're going to kind of like play on what if it's somebody as big as like Taylor Swift or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, they could definitely. I mean, that might be smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a lookalike.
Right, and she's got people around her constantly, so it'd be hard to, like, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah,
you'd be infecting so many people.
it would be very interesting. Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, what if it's at a concert and like 30,000 people got it all of a sudden?
Yeah,
that'd be massive.
It's interesting.
Yep. All right, so let's go for number 5 story right now. All right, next on our list, Josh, is a movie that I like the original. The part 1 of this is coming out soon.
Yep.
But The Strangers Chapter 2, second installment in a reboot trilogy. Trilogy. I can't speak tonight, Josh.
Wait, trilogy?
I know. Trilogy. There is such thing as a trilogy. That's when you look back your ancestors.
Okay.
A trilogy releasing this fall. So this is coming out. They said in 2024. You got Chapter 1 coming out.
Coming out very soon, Mike.
Yeah, in May. I think it's May I got May 17th.
And then Chapter 2 in the fall. I like this. I like that they filmed all 3 together, and then you can release them closer together, so you don't have to wait forever to get the second movie. So I like this. I like this strategy. I'm willing to give this a shot. I know the first one is like a soft reboot or something. Some people are still like, wait, does it take place before the first one? Or is it like, we don't really know the time right now, but I'm willing to give this a shot for sure. We watched.
Hey, so one thing it says right here, Josh, everybody kept thinking that number 1 was a remake exactly the first one, but it says during the same WonderCon panel, director Renee Harlan promised that The Strangers Chapter 1 is not a remake of the 2008 movie. Despite the trailer suggesting it might, the setup may be the same, but we expect the film will eventually pivot down a new path. So that's a little different.
Yeah, I like that. So then maybe this happens before the first movie. Maybe these are prequels before the first movie. It could.
Who knows?
Or it could be after. So I kind of hope that it is connected maybe to the original. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that matters, but for like people that watch the original, I think that it'd be kind of a cool inclusion, but it don't need to be, I guess.
All right, so let's go to the next one. I believe it's number 6, Josh, and this is going to be about the Blair Witch Project.
Oh no!
All right, Josh, here we got it. Blumhouse and Lionsgate join forces for brand new the Blair Witch Project movie.
Oh boy!
Does this make you feel warm and fuzzy, Josh?
I think if Blumhouse treats this like they did the Halloween trilogy or the Exorcist movie that came out, Mike, I think it's going to be beautiful.
All I can say is Halloween ends in Exorcist. I mean,
yeah. David Gordon Green isn't directing this, right, Mike?
I don't think so. Please God, no.
God. So if this is a reboot of the original movie, I think that's bad. Honestly, I think it's just bad if they do a remake or a reboot. I think it's bad. I think Blair Witch to me is a really good movie. I like it. It's one of those movies though that's kind of like a capsule of that time. Like it came out like at the perfect time where the internet was first started kind of starting to come of its age, you know, and or if infancy or whatever. And you know, people are talking about like this was a real movie, and people believe that this was a real movie, Mike.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
I was that was right in my wheelhouse when it
right,
came out.
you can't do that now. I mean, people obviously know something's fake. So like this movie was perfect for that time period. So I just don't know if you should touch it, honestly. I mean, if you do a prequel or something, okay, or if you do a sequel, something set later, okay. But to take the original movie and do something with it, I just don't. I mean, I'd wait to see the trailer or whatever, but knowing Blumhouse, you'd know the whole movie. I mean, we already know the whole movie anyway, but they would give away the whole movie in the trailer. But like, I just think stay away, you know?
Yeah. So we got one more story here. I do want to give a big shout out to Bloody Discussing. We like that website. We like I think they do good work.
Yeah.
One of the big things here, one reason why we're so late this month is we were waiting for the big Scream news that that Mrs. Cox or somebody else was going to be in the movie, and it never has came out. It made tomorrow drop, and we already put the video out for this month. But
and everybody was doing like she's all but signed videos, and like we don't want to do that. So
no, we want to give you something we know from a credible source, something that's documented from 2 or 3 places before we actually put it out. So we didn't go down the rabbit hole of Courtney Cox has signed this, blah, 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 or, we didn't want to do all that. So
right.
Let's go into our last story, and it is about Saw 11 and Crow.
So Saw was pushed back to 2025, a full year. So October of 20, or the same date, but a year later. So I don't remember exactly what that date was, but it moved back 1 year, Saw 11, which I'm fine with, because if they can write the story better, if they can, make the traps better, more inventive, I'm totally fine with it. Because I love Saw 10. I thought it was really good. It's very high on my list. If you ever watch my tier list of Saw movies, I did. But I'm fine with them taking more time with this and nurturing it and making it a better movie.
All right, so it looks like The Crow, Josh, has been moved back to August of 2024.
Okay.
And Saw is in 2025, and I think there's even a date given in here as well for 2025. And right now, September the 26th of 2025, which we all know that can change.
Right.
But yeah,
like I said, I was gonna say, like I said, I'm glad that they pushed it back if it's going to be a better movie.
I'm really concerned about The Crow, man. I was really looking forward to that because I love, what's his name? Skarsgård?
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård, I think his name is.
He's a great actor, and the trailer just does not look good.
Horrible.
Does not. Yeah. So
I don't like the design of the Crow. Like, dude, what's wrong with the original? What he looked like?
Yeah, I may. That's one of those two. I like the original, and plus, the main character died in it too. So that's one of those I definitely don't think they should have redone. But I mean, I had high hopes. Just that trailer looks so bad.
I mean, Mike, the original look of the Crow. Hell, Sting still got that gimmick. 30 years later, it's still working.
It still worked for him until he just retired, right?
Yep. So hell, why not go with the original look? It's iconic in my opinion.
Right.
So, but okay, I think that's our news stories for this month. Yep. If anything major drops, we will maybe do a follow-up this month. If something major drops, we would.
Hey, we also got the final big news this weekend, and you're going to see this video before it happens. Abigail comes out this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for
Abigail. It's going to be a big hit, I promise you.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I can't wait to watch it. So
early critics are saying it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just going to be a fun movie. It's not nothing too serious. So like, comment, subscribe, and where else can they join us, Mike?
You can join us on Facebook and look up Real Dead Horror Community and join that. There's a few of us in there. We're always posting something in there from horror conventions, some articles, things we see on Facebook that we like to share, or news articles overall. So definitely check us out on there. And join the family. We just, we all love horror type genre type stuff.
Yep, sure do. Okay, guys.
All right, have a good one, Josh.
Bye.
Bye.